Hey, before we start the actual video, I want to tell in the beginning to set the mood that this video turned out to be something that I was not originally planning it to be. So hopefully you still enjoy us talking about Santorini in Greece and all the luxuriousness in there, or is there really? And now let's roll the other footage. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and today we are in Santorini and we're gonna go to Oia to do some shopping. And I thought I would take you along, so hope you enjoy. Oh, the view from our hotel room never gets old. The video material from Oia turned out to be a bit different than I originally expected. So I was thinking I would be filming beautiful boutiques, but honestly, majority of the stores were selling quite touristy things, quite summery things, something that reminded of Greece, of Santorini and such. And we actually saw the same stuff pretty much in Thira, which is the capital of Santorini, but the prices were higher here on Oia, so there was some kind of I don't know, hype added to the prices. But there were a lot of like dresses, leather pieces, some jewelry, both I would say fine jewelry as well as costume jewelry. So there were something to buy for sure, artsy stuff as well. But as you can see, this was majority of the things in Oia, unfortunately. And I was looking for designer labels, and I actually did find a few, but to my surprise they were not exactly what I expected. But Oia was definitely beautiful, as you can see from the materials. The views were just stunning. But you can't really blame Oia for the lack of boutiques and stores, because there were plenty to choose from. And now we get to those designer labels. Can you see, like, basically all of them? But this store was only about sunglasses, unfortunately. I was planning on a completely different type of video, if I'm completely honest. I was thinking that I will take you along to the beautiful streets of Oia in Santorini, because it is such a luxurious place, and at least what I thought it would be from all the footage and the material that I saw and read, and that like rich people are there and the accommodations were like dirty expensive, overlooking the caldera view, and a lot of 5 stars hotels and all of this. So I was thinking that I will film a bit of like a luxury vlog when I'm walking in Oia, and show you guys what is out there. Well, I think there are some like jewelry shops that at least advertise that they would have Chopard and Cartier and Rolex. I didn't go inside them. I don't know if they kind of were that calling to me, especially in the areas they were located. It wasn't like here is a luxurious street with a lot of stores that you can really trust. They were just amongst the touristy stuff. So yes, there probably are jewelry, like expensive, luxurious jewelry. But other than that, I was a bit surprised that the majority of the stores were selling tourist souvenirs. So stuff that said Santorini or Greece, or shirts, mugs, towels, like they're basic tourist things, fridge magnets and so on. Then there were stores that sold leather pieces, sandals that looked like Hermes around sandals. No, but like leather sandals, some clearly had taken inspiration of maybe the luxurious world and so on. I mean, I touched a few of the leathers, they felt really nice, but they were not like Hermes quality. And the price was around 30 to 50 euros, depending on where you bought stuff. So that is like leather things, some beautiful bags, but they were made of genuine leather and priced over 100 euros. So I kind of passed on this occasion. And there was this one store that you also saw that I was just like, oh yeah, the wall says Celine and all like Fendi and these type of brands. And then I go behind the corner and it is sunglasses. Not saying that sunglasses wouldn't be luxurious, but I was kind of expecting a bit more. And it was kind of funny. Of course, I did see some people who were wearing designer labels. I'm assuming authentic. At this point, I'm assuming authentic. But majority of people just look like regular tourists, I guess. So I didn't really see like super hype, glamorous lifestyle in there. Although I was on an off season, so summer is like the main season there. We were there in the end of April, beginning of May. So it wasn't like the season wasn't there, but it was still very warm and lovely. But still I felt like it was just like regular tourists going to these souvenir shops and buying these t-shirts and all. So it wasn't like luxurious in that way. And that kind of made me think that maybe those super luxurious people were staying in those hotels and were not wandering on the streets. I don't know. But the restaurants at least had some kind of premium pricing. If I'm comparing to other parts of Greece, we were in this one fish restaurant in the sea, next to the sea level, and it was quite expensive with some meals. And then we checked another like menus of restaurants, and the pricing was definitely higher than Greece regularly. And because Greece tends to be quite affordable, at least from my Euro point of view, from the Nordics and so on. But Santorini definitely was on the more expensive side. Some stuff was the same priced as Finland, where I live, which is quite expensive place within the European Union, so on. So when we have the same currency, it's easy to compare what things would cost. But anyway, so I feel like the food in the restaurants was kind of overpriced. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say that. They probably have like massive rents by being in Oia, because yeah, I can imagine that it's an expensive land to be. And then the hotels were like super expensive. We were really lucky with our hotel. It wasn't in Oia, it was 2 kilometers from Thira, which is like the capital of the island. So we found this super lovely hotel from there. It was also like expensive, but it wasn't like that type of expensive. And in case you're interested, I will link the hotel down there if you're looking for hotels. But keep in mind that the prices probably will go up the closer we go to the high season over there. But yeah, I couldn't really find that much material from luxurious shopping, luxurious living in there either. So I don't know where those people were hiding, but I have to say it was really beautiful. The village of Oia was really stunning, and it looks exactly like in the photo. So like, kudos. It really was breathtakingly beautiful. I haven't seen anything like that. But I was expecting a bit more like luxuriousness over there. And not like I would have been a big spender and purchased a lot of stuff, but there was like none. I saw some labels in Thira, but they were not luxury brands. They were like such as Armani or such. So the contemporary side. Majority of the stores were boutiques that sold clothes. Some looked more chic than others. Quite many were selling this type of Greece goddess type of dresses for women. So in case you would want to dress like that. and I didn't buy anything like that. And I have to say, I saved quite a lot of money because I had like budgeted a small amount of for like shopping over there, and I actually ended up buying only 2 things for myself, and I can show them to you. The first thing is a necklace, which is sterling silver, so it's not anything expensive. As you can see, I haven't even opened it yet, and it came in this type of pouch. This I didn't even buy from Oia. I bought this from Tira on our last evening when I realized that I haven't really bought any type of souvenirs for myself. But it is a necklace that has these beautiful pendants hanging, and then it's just like, I have no idea what it looks like. Probably not good like this. But yeah, I thought this was like really, really beautiful and something I don't own. And then these are not like too disturbing hanging over here. So this is the first thing I bought. Would this be even a handbag loving channel if I wouldn't have gotten something? I feel like this is the closest I will get to touristy things, but from the other side, it's just like a blank beach bag. And then from this side, it's just Santorini. And I feel like I bought a similar type of beachy bag. This also has a plastic covering inside, so you can put like swimwear and stuff there. But I bought similar type from H&M a year ago that said Saint-Tropez or something like that. And I'm not really bothered if it says a location's name. So when I saw this, I really liked it for some reason. It's not like in your face, but it's a nice memory that I've actually been there. And this was not expensive either. So yeah, I just bought this type of nice memory to use during the summer months. That's what I bought for myself. And then for our home, we bought olive forks and then a plate for olives. And then I don't know if this is a thing in other cultures, but when you're cooking, they were selling this type of plate where you can put your ladle when you are stirring. You can just lay it on there and then continue cooking with it, so that you don't need to use like a regular plate or put it on the sink, or I don't know. This sounds really odd by explaining it like this, but a ladle holder. Yeah. That's everything we bought. We did go to a few wineries, so we bought 1 bottle from each of the wineries. With really nice experiences. Greek wine bought from the store. The grocery stores was not maybe the best experience ever, but the wines from the wineries were definitely delicious. But other than that, there's nothing like the luxury in that sense. At least we didn't buy any. And if I'm gonna try to tie this to the topic of this video, I didn't really find that much luxuriousness on there either. I feel like I want to say this in here as well, so that I won't be mistaken here. So there were stores that sold jewelry, expensive. They said gold, so I'm assuming like real high quality metal jewelry. I didn't look at the prices, but when I was trying to get acquainted with the island, I read that jewelry making is something that is really heavily in the history of the island. So most likely the most luxurious souvenir from there would have been some handmade jewelry that they have over there, which I bought some, but probably not the most luxurious piece. Have you been to Santorini? What is your thoughts on the island? Did your expectations, were they met when you went there? For me, they were met on the visual aesthetic side, but not necessarily on like not living there, but like the surroundings in the cities and villages were not like that luxurious. So for me, it was more like very superficial, beautiful buildings, and the view was just amazing. But then turn your head on the other side and then see the kind of locals living there and all. It wasn't like that luxurious. to me anyway. But I would be so interested to hear your experiences and your thoughts if you've been to the island. Are you planning on going and so on? So let's continue in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.